now, so we can ship out anything for y'all, anything and everything. Welcome to one more video from 161 Power Sports, and in this video we have a special four-wheeler to show you guys. It's the Aodes Pathcross 1000 LX model. This is the Mudpro edition. Now Pathcross has a 650 short travel, 650 the long, and then Pathcross 1000 short and long, and this is the LX, the Mudpro edition. This is their flagship model, so to say. Let's talk more about this machine right here. So in the front you get a nice roll bumper to go with it. It comes with a winch. It's got the nylon material on the winch right here, fabric, so that's really durable. It's got big 30 inches mud tires on it with disc brakes all the way around. So this is good for like handling all kinds of tough and rough terrains out there. Look at that, it's got their disc rotors and everything right there. It's got the axle protectors at the bottom, skid plate. So this is designed by keeping in mind that, you know, people are going to get this inside the mud. So that's good right there. So it's on-demand four-wheel drives with shaft-driven transmission. So that's real nice. Talking about the engine, you have a V-twin 86 horsepower 976cc engine right here. So it can handle, it has the power to handle like anything basically that comes its way. Look at that, that's the Pathcross 1000 LX. Now this one's a real nice color. It's got the gold and the red trimming on it. They also come in black with yellow and other colors as well. So they call this the sand gold / red, and then the other one is the gray black with the yellow. Now you also, let's talk about the front shocks. Look at this. It's got the adjustable coilover gas shocks right there. So it's really good. It's got a lot of compressive strength. It's got nice alloy wheels right there with the rim cover and everything. Big studs so you can go muddy right there. The winch that we just talked about was a 3,500 pound winch. I was just not sure if it was the 3,000 they put in there, but once you take a look at it, it says 3,500 pounds, so that's real nice. You get the double A arms in the front, and then on the back, let's go take a look at the back. You got the same 30-inch wheels, Mudpro tires. You get a trailer hitch to go with it. It all comes included right there. It's independent suspension on the rear. It's still got those coilover adjustable gas shocks right there, so you can adjust the travel on this thing, which is real nice. Now it is fuel injected, so that's pretty much standard. It's shaft driven, and then it's got the on-demand four-wheel and two-wheel drive system. So let's look at that right there. You push it in to go into four-wheel drive, and you slide it and lock this up with your differential lockers right here. Boom. All right, and then more controls over here. So you get the blinkers, comes with blinker set, lights, high beam, low beam, off, and just parking lights on. Push button start with this one. Hazard, a kill switch, a manual kill switch, and then the horn. Your winch control is right here, out and in, right there. You also get a manual parking to go with it as well, so you can do this to put it in park. And also it's got the park feature on the gear selector. Let's talk about the turf mode on this thing. So it's got a high and a low. High drive when you're going fast as you can, and a low drive when you're hauling heavy loads or going through, you know, like patchy terrain where you have to like use the low end power to get out, in and out. So you'd use the low drive on that situation. It's got the reverse and the parking right over there on the gear selector. You also get nice seating space. It's got long enough body where two people can ride. So here's your rider, and this is for the passenger. You got these grab handles and a seat rest at the back, so it makes it really comfortable. You also get plastic racks on the back, on top of the metal bumper, the rear metal bumper, so that comes handy. You could like strap down a lot of things to go with it as well. It's got an exhaust heat shield protector right there, and a really nice storage compartment right here. Comes with tools, so you can like do your maintenance on this thing, and then also has this little bag that comes with it with your owner's manual and stuff like that. Air pressure gauge tool, so you can measure your PSI on your wheels. So that's that. So disc brakes all over. We talked about the four-wheel drive system. Now, as far as the weight on this thing, this one's right at about, I would say, they give it in kilograms, so it's 570 kilos. That would make it, I would say, roughly, let's see what it says, 1263 pounds. So that is its overall weight. So that's 1,200 pounds right there, 1,296. Now, as far as the fuel capacity goes, it says 22 liters. So I would say that would amount up to, so 22 divided by 3.45, roughly about like 6.3 gallon. So it's got a 6.3 gallon tank. Now, on the Mudpro edition, so what makes it different is this right here. So they've actually, on their Pathcross regular models, they have their radiators right up here. But on the Mudpro one, they've actually moved it up, so that way you can go out and, you know, do some crazy stuff with it, right? It's also got extra lights right here, and you get extra light switch controls over here to go with it, right there. So that comes standard with this one, and it's snorkeled as well. So your air intake is all the way up there, so you can go deep in the mud. It's not a problem. That's why it's called the Mudpro edition. Now, as far as the pricing goes, this one's on sale for $12,499. If you're anywhere in the United States, we could have it shipped to you guys. We can have it shipped fully assembled, or if y'all want in a crate, we could do that as well, but I definitely recommend getting it fully assembled, running, ready to go. Now, you get your dash display. It has like a lot of gauges on it. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. It's got the LED lights, the LED tail lights. We just talked about that. And it's got the 30-inch mud tires. And then these are all aluminum handlebars, taper profile handlebar with grab handle and full wrap hand grips. And hand guards. It's got the mud guards and the DRLs too, so that comes with it. Let's turn on this thing so you can see what the gauges look like. Also, you get a handy charging point right here, the USB charging point, and you get a cigarette lighter right here. It's a 12-volt DC outlet, so you can use it for various reasons. Boom. So that's how you turn it on. Let's look at the dashes. So it's pretty much analog on both sides and a little digital display right there. So this shows your miles or kilometers per hour. This is your RPM gauge, and then that right there shows if you're a two-wheel, four-wheel, or four-wheel with the differential lock mode. That's your fuel gauge. That's your temperature level gauge right there, speedometer, and then this would tell you, see right it says EPS max, so that's like if there's any type of fault codes or if there's like fuel storage, anything like that, it will tell you right there. Any type of fault codes, it would come over there, so that's the spot for it. So that's the gas gauge right there. This is how you access your fuel tank. Oh, it's kind of hard to twist. Hang on. There you go. Boom. Fuel tank right there, just about like 6.3 gallons. Hear that click? That's when you stop. Now it takes 10W40 as its oil, so you can change that out periodically. The owner's manual in the back toolkit space, the toolbox space, it has all the information on your maintenance schedule, like greasing it up, lubing it up, topping it off with fluid, filter check. I mean, everything, it will be in there to help you guide through it. Also, the dipstick right here. The dipstick's right around the corner. Boom. So it's very handy. You don't have to reach all the way in to go and like fill it up with oil. And at the very bottom is where your your drain plug is. See, feel this. See, this is all like protecting plates right here at the bottom, which is real nice. I like that. Nobody usually extend it out to like the floorboards where your footrest is, but they do that, so that's real nice. So you get that to go with it. So like I said, gold with red or gray with yellow, both colors are available for you guys. And this model right here, it is on sale for $12,499. We can finance it for you guys. Up to 84 months available on this thing with approved credit. We can get it to your doorstep with as low as $0 down. Now Odes, right now, they're running promotional rates around 5.9 for 60 months, 7.9 for 72 months, and then 3.9 for the 36 months. Look at the red lights on here. Almost looks like infrared. Look at this. It's real nice. I really love this model right here. It's got a lot of power, a lot of torque, a lot of top end speed on this thing. So I would definitely recommend this to anybody that's willing to go out there and explore like the toughest of the toughest trails out there. All right, let's go and start her up, show you guys how it rides and all that good stuff so you can hear it and feel it, and hopefully you may be able to like come up to a decision, maybe want to go with something like this.